It waits on your window, silent until it moves. The house fly, an uninvited guest in nearly every home on earth. But why does it enter? Not to annoy you, but to follow the invisible trails of scent, heat, and waste. It does not eat as we do. A fly vomits liquid onto food, dissolving it, and then drinks the soup of its own making. So when it lands on your food, it leaves behind more than footprints. But what does a fly want? It wants sugar, waste, and above all, decay. To it, rot is paradise. Why does it circle your head endlessly? Because you exhale carbon dioxide, and to a fly, that is a signal of life, of opportunity. And why the buzzing? Not to irritate you, but because its wings beat 200 times per second, the sound of survival. When it rubs its legs together, it isn't scheming. It is cleaning, wiping off dust, and sensing chemicals. Why does it seem impossible to swat? Because its eyes see in fragments, thousands of lenses watching you before you move. And its reflexes are faster than yours. By the time your hand rises, it's already gone. Why do flies land on your skin? Because they taste with their feet. Every step is a question. Is this edible? Even your sweat is a banquet. Salt, oils, and moisture. To a fly, your body is living sugar. But flies don't just wander. They map. Every landing spot is a breadcrumb in their memory of your home. Why do they always return to the same place? Because they follow smell memory, retracing invisible chemical paths. To the fly, your garbage is a nursery. Every piece of waste is a cradle for the next generation. And from those eggs emerge maggots, the hidden army of the fly world, chewing silently in the dark. To us, maggots are revolting. To the fly, they are its legacy, life crawling from death. But why do flies chase you in the bathroom? Because moisture, warmth, and scent, to them, it's irresistible. Flies don't plan revenge, but they do remember danger. A failed swat teaches them your movement. And still they return, again and again, because hunger overrides fear. Why do they gather on windows? Because light is a guide, an ancient instinct leading them back to open skies. And yet, most will never escape. They die indoors, trapped by the very paradise they sought. Why does a fly always come back when you chase it away? Because it orbits scent like planets orbit suns. To us, they are pests. To them, they are cleaners, devouring waste that would otherwise rot untouched. And yet, flies spread disease. Every step carries microbes from rot to your plate. So when it lands on your food, it doesn't just taste, it delivers invisible passengers. Do flies think of you as prey? No. To them, you are just a moving source of heat, salt, and scent. But in their simplicity lies perfection. A design so efficient, it has survived unchanged for millions of years. Every buzz you swat at is evolution whispering in your ear. And so, the next time you raise your hand to strike, remember, you are battling not just a fly, but the shadow of eternity. If you've made it this far, you already know, even the smallest creatures hide the biggest mysteries. Subscribe now, and join us as we uncover more secrets of the animal world.